Right then folks, let's get this power turned off because we were charging the trolley system. Don't need that anymore. Ah, the beast. Anyone likes bikes? Comment below. I love bikes. Trad girls? Tradmans. What's up squeegee slingers and water-fed pole wiggling wagglers? Welcome to another video on the Tradman Academy YouTube channel. Just typical, I haven't made a video like this for a little while. I think, right, I'll make a video this morning. Went outside to start recording and then the council turned up to start cutting the grass right across from my house. So that was good of them. Thanks guys. So yes indeed folks, we are on the way, we are in the Tradmobile. If you haven't seen the video of the new van setup, I'll plug that at the top of the screen for you. So we are in the new Ford Transit Custom. Well, I'll say new, it's not new, it's new to me. But if you remember right back at the beginning when I started this channel, I actually started in a Ford Little Transit Connect. That was a few years ago, wow. But no, this is the Ford Transit Custom. Really enjoying this van, it's absolutely fantastic. The only grumble I would have with this vehicle is the suspension is a little bit stiff. So if you're not fully loaded up, then you're kind of bouncing around in the seat like this. So that is the only thing I would say I would love to see in these vans, is maybe an option for the suspension for like soft and hard, something like that. But apart from that, the van's great for work. I've got the gutter vacs in there, I've got my ladders in there, all the poles, I've got shelving in there that holds everything nice and organized. The van is just brilliant, I absolutely love it. Yeah, it's absolutely superb. So today we're on our way to a place called Inverurie. Now we're going to be doing a lot of residential things today, a lot of residential clients, and it's all maintenance cleaning. So the dirt shouldn't be too bad unless the birds have been really evil and decided to pelt the windows with their muck. But yeah, hopefully it's not too bad. So most of today is going to be external only, but the same principle applies really that we're going to be doing on the outside, same as for inside, apart from you would just put a towel down when you're working. Now today's video is not going to be a review of Glideiator because I've only just started using it today and I don't like doing reviews of products that I've only just got. I understand that, you know, a lot of YouTubers like to be quite quick in getting their content out in regards to doing reviews on things, maybe being like the first one to review something. That's not really my cup of tea. I would rather test things for a good few weeks, if not a couple of months, to really get a feel for the product and make sure that it is exactly what I was hoping for and that it does what it says on the tin. Because sometimes you initially get something, you think, oh, this is really good. Give it a few weeks or a month, then you start to see the flaws. So with Glideiator, it has changed since I last used it. I used it years ago when it first came out, and if memory serves, it was more of a gel. It was something to be applied on the applicator. And to be completely honest with you, back then I felt that it was rather expensive for what it was. I think it was just over £10 per bottle, and it was quite a small kind of size really, and you went through it quite quickly. Whereas this stuff is to be diluted into the bucket, so we'll give it a try, see how it goes. I'm always open-minded and like to try new things, so let's give it a go today, see how we get on with the new Glideiator, and just enjoy the day. So enjoy the video folks. Right then folks, so we've arrived at the first job, which is that one. Okay, so that first top windows there, you can see it's not overly accessible via a ladder. You can see that the left hand side of that windows are a bit offset to the left there, so we're going to use the extension pole to get those windows, and then the rest of it is fairly straightforward. So let's crack on, let's get the tools out and get going, shall we? Right then, into the back of the Tradmobile. So we've got all our chemicals and whatnot, frame cleaning cloths, glass cleaning cloths. This is your normal trade ladder, two-part trade ladder there, and then I've got slightly bigger A-frame on the top of the van there. Got the Unger N-Light poles. I'm a big fan of these, really like them. As you've probably noticed from quite a few of my videos, I've been using these for quite some time. So got the 30-foot water fed, I think it's about a 20-foot trad pole. I think this one's Oh, it's a medium-sized one. I can't remember quite how long that one is. I think it's maybe about 12 feet or something like that. And then this one's even shorter. This is just for little storefronts and little bungalows and things. So a nice little short one. Gutter cleaning pole up there as well for gutter inspection cameras, and got some ladders that I haven't probably tied down very well. Little A-frames, they're great. I really need to strap that down, don't I? Spare applicators and everything in there. Water fed pole fittings, chargers, wonder wipes, all that kind of gubbins in there. So yeah, what we're going to do is I'm going to put in some of this Glideiator, this new style one, which is more runny. Now apparently you are supposed to put, what is it now, 1 milliliter per liter of water. Well, I never do anything that exact, and I always find that a lot of these things are never are quite enough. You always need to add a little bit more than what it says. So what I am going to do is experiment. So I'm going to just put in, let's see, okay, let's do 1 scoosh, 2 scoosh, 3 scoosh. Let's try 3 scooshes, see how we get on with that. It's a very technical term, that, 3 scooshes. Let's give that a wee mix. Now normally, as you know, I advise people to put soap on the applicator to give you good slip. I'm not expecting this to be better, to be honest with you, but hey, open mind, let's try it, see how it goes. And it is a new version of Glideiator that I've tried anyway. Like I said, the last one I tried was a gel that was applied to the washer. So let's get on with this and see how this more runny stuff does, eh? Grab that. And what else? Yes, we've got, well, that's the bigger scrubby pad. We don't need that one because I've got the smaller one on here. If you haven't already seen the video I did on this IPC scrub pad holder, I'll leave a link in the top of the video for you to check that out. But you can't buy a smaller version. I've cut this down from a bigger one. If you watch that video, you'll find out what happened and why that is smaller. Okay, so let's get cracking. Cloths. Check. Check. Clean ones. Yep, all good. Right, let's go. Well, I'm not very impressed with Glideiator so far. Did you see the squeaking on the glass there? First 3 windows, squeaking like mad. Let's persevere and see how we get on, but I thought this might happen. Well, I've only been using Glideiator for a few minutes and already it's driving me mad. And I've actually used definitely more of it that's suggested on the bottle. You know, I gave that quite a bit of a scoosh, shall we say. And already I'm thinking, right, let's go back to dish soap, because usually that squeaking is not there. There's so much friction on the glass that Glideiator is not doing what it says on the tin. It is not gliding, and especially for £15 per bottle. Sorry guys, Glideiator is not for me. So let's go back to the old school method. Dish soap, perfect. Perfect. Oh dear. Right, okay, so that's little job number 1 done. So I wasn't particularly impressed with the Glideiator there, as you could probably tell. Yeah, I mean, I definitely used more than is recommended on the bottle there. So, and it still wasn't slippy. You can see yourself, the glide, well, it was about as good as a ship's anchor dragging along a seabed. It just wasn't great at all. The squeaking was horrendous, the friction was horrendous. Yeah, I mean, I'll continue to test it, do a proper review of Glideiator, but that was just an initial try it out on the first job, and usually you can tell within the first few windows how something's going to be. So yeah, you can see yourself from that footage, unedited, pure as anything. Try it on the window and see what happens, and it was just what I like to call a squeakathon. Squeakathon, is that a word? It is now. So yeah, gone back to using dish soap to get through the work today. Not going to continue to use Glideiator. Oh wow, okay, it went from okay, it was alright last time when I tried it, when it was a gel, but it was just a bit expensive really, but that was the only downside. But yeah, the quality of it is, well, we'll leave it there, shall we? Pants. Right, onwards and upwards, let's go on to the next job. Right then folks, so that is indeed the end of the video today, and hopefully you've maybe gleaned something for it or just enjoyed the video. Really appreciate it if you smash that thumbs up button and subscribe if you can. Any questions or comments, you know where to put them. Pop them in the comments box below. And indeed, take care until the next time. Hopefully try and get these videos out a wee bit more regular. Life has just been a bit hectic up to this point. So hopefully all going well in the future. We can get some more of these videos out for you. So you take care, be good, and remember, keep on squeegee slinging.